And this past Wednesday night on Dynamite, someone who is very much beloved by the entire wrestling community out there made his return to a professional wrestling ring. And he made quite a statement in AEW. The former AEW World Champion Jon Moxley, formerly known as Dean Ambrose, returned to AEW TV after taking a hiatus from a reported substance abuse addiction. I don't really know how to really call that. But the important thing is he's sobered up. He's back. He looks fantastic compared to from where he was, where he first left the company for his hiatus. So kudos on that. And I'm no doubt, I mean, they're setting Jon Moxley up to have a match with Bryan Danielson, which is just golden. That's basically what you want. You want two of the top guys to go at it. And hell, February is coming up, the end of February is coming up, and they got their big first pay-per-view extravaganza of 2022 in Revolution. So why not go ahead and set up Jon Moxley versus Bryan Danielson? But I'm not here to talk about that just yet because, again, they just planted the seeds for that. They haven't been building that up enough for me to really dig deep into that. What I'm here to talk about is the fact that former WWE, ECW, Impact Wrestling, Ring of Honor Wrestling star, current personality on Busted Open Radio, which I think he does a phenomenal job of giving insight into certain matches, certain segments, certain aspects of every company out there as far as he's experienced. Bully Ray made comments about the fact that Jon Moxley should have apologized to pro wrestling fans for having to take a hiatus and having to take a leave of absence from AEW to really get healthy and be able to return in a better, much healthier state of mind. And as soon as Bully Ray said that Jon Moxley should have apologized for taking this break, fans on social media, IWC, other wrestling personalities just went nuts. They went crazy. They went ballistic on Bully Ray, calling him out, saying that no, Jon Moxley did not need to apologize for having to do that. And here's the thing, both Bully Ray and the wrestling fans that are adamant on the fact that he didn't need to apologize, they're both right. It just depends on where you look at it from and what's your standing as a human being. Now, I'm nobody to talk about ethics on any point of view at this point. But if we look at both sides of the equation, Jon Moxley was in his entire right to take a leave of absence and take some time off, get healthy, get over this horrible, horrible addiction that has attacked millions of people out there in the world today. So I agree with that. Jon Moxley, if you need time off, you take as much as you need. Because at the end of the day, your health and the health of the people around you should matter more than entertaining some fans who will turn on you like that. Or serving your corporate overlord who will also turn on you like that. So, on that matter, Jon Moxley made the right call. And then you have Bully Ray's comments where he needed to apologize. That Jon Moxley would have been better off apologizing for having to leave. And I can see that point of view. I can agree with that. And it all depends on how you were raised. And in my point of view, from where I stand and how I was raised, if I did something stupid and let people down and then withheld my end of the deal, didn't take care of my responsibilities because of something horrible, because of something that could or could not be in my control, and then, at least from my point of view, as a man, I'd apologize. Especially the fans who are very forgiving, who are very rewarding, who will support you through anything and everything. They know that you don't owe them an apology. But it's always nice to hear one. And it's always good, at least from my point of view, to learn that a man or a woman or any person, any human being out there has that sensibility, has that awareness, self-awareness, to realize that, yeah, I did something stupid. It might have not been in my control at sometimes, but the end of the fact of the matter is, I did something stupid. You don't want an apology. You don't think you deserve one, but I think I deserve to give you one. And I think both Jon Moxley and Bully Ray are in the right. It just depends on where you stand and where you look at it from. And at the end of the day, I mean, it's all about perspective. It's all about where you are currently in that mindset. So if I were Jon Moxley, yes, I'd take the time off. I'd take a break, get healthy. I have a gorgeous wife and a beautiful baby girl that I need to take care of. That's what matters more than just AEW and wrestling fans and whatever. That's entertainment. That's a first world problem that I'll take care of later if given the chance. What matters more is my family and my health. So I'll take the time off. But if I return, and when I return, I will show my gratitude to these wrestling fans for taking me back. And because I know I did something stupid, and I think that these people deserve an apology, even though they might not take it, and even though they might say they don't need it. I was raised in a certain way that I can be man enough to admit my errors and give them an apology. But then again, those are just my thoughts on this entire situation. That's just the way of how I look at it. And I know a lot of you fans out there have different points of view, and that's okay. That's great. That's fantastic. That's why we're here. We're here to talk and debate about wrestling in all these situations. But should the IWC and the social media have gone this ballistic and this crazy about the situation? No. It's one man giving his opinion on another man's situation. That's that. So with that said, leave your thoughts, comments, and predictions on the comment section below.